How you going, guys? Hopefully you enjoyed that. Obviously, I still have too much time on my hands. So much so that I even just forgot to turn the volume up. So, hope you're doing well. I also better get on live chat, pop that out. And yeah, super excited for tonight. We've got lots to get through. Been a much requested stream. Thank you. Yes, I've figured out how to do keyframes. So that's how you get my head to wobble around. So yeah, that took longer than I'd like to admit, but we got there. So we might give it another run later on if we have some more people in, because yeah, it took a long time. So I want to make sure it gets the eyeball minutes. But glad to have you all here, and yeah, I'm really excited for tonight. So a few things to run through first. First of all, let's run through. I saw that actually. Lefty was first in again, hours early. And funnily enough, Lefty must have been pretty psychic about this topic tonight, because, yeah, Lefty got some Luminatus today and was asking me how many to get. So, yeah, preempted the stream there. So well done, Lefty. Rhino's Aquatics is here as well. Looking forward to this one. Thanks, Rhino. Hopefully we can tick all the boxes. G'day, Bodgy. How you going? See, you've made about 47,000 comments already, but it's good to have the enthusiasm. Sheps Aquatics, g'day. Aquilibrium, how you going? Lyndon, great chatting micro crabs with you through the week. So very informative. If anybody ever wants to get anything crab related, Aquilibrium is your man. Oh, Lefty is here. No worries, Lefty. I got a bit excited. It was because I wanted to show my hard work with the Austin Powers. Hey, Benny, how you going? Congrats on the Guppies. Aqua Az is here. Sir Prawn a lot. How you going? Good to have you all here. Rumble's Fish Room. Yeah, nice. Hopefully you caught that one, Rumble. If you didn't, let me know. I will run it again. All right. Well, it seems like you did, because the comments came after. Awesome. Hey, Ruben, how you going? Chevy, good to see you. Cody-san, hey, how you going? Aquarium Thoughts, Total Tropicals TV. That was disturbing. Some things can't be unseen. Yeah, well, it's the feathered hair look. I don't quite have this chest hair that Mike Myers does, or Austin Powers does anyway. But we'll get through. Hey, Jesse, HC Aqua, how you going? And looks like we've caught up. How do you get rid of microcrabs? Why would you want to get rid of microcrabs? Yeah, so the context around that is I picked up some Amarinus, Latin, levatus, some Australian and New Zealand microcrabs this week, which is awesome. So I have a video out on that coming out soon. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm sure Aquilibrium will sort that one out. Thirsty Rabbit said something about sitting in a bath. I'm not sure though. Total Tropicals. I've never had a crab that I wanted to get rid of. Leucostris. Yes, thank you very much. That would have bugged me for a long time. Been good, Rhino. Hopefully you have been too. Yeah, I've been really productive lately. So I've got a lot of stuff in the works. I just got to get in the editing room again and do all that stuff. On that topic, however, we do have some matters of business to get to. Yeah, Thai microcrabs are awesome. Yeah, I was pretty inspired talking last week about some oddball crustaceans. So yeah, I've sort of got a few little things earmarked for the future in terms of the invertebrates. Okay, so we did have a big week. We cracked the 1,500. So thanks so much, everyone. Does mean a ton. I'm still surprised by that. Like, in my mind, it's still 150, not 1,500. But yeah, it's just insane. And thanks. So really appreciate all the likes, the comments, and all that stuff. And yeah, it goes a long way to keeping me motivated to do the crazy stuff, like spend most of the day putting together that Austin Powers number for you. Let's get back to there. I did also want to do one thing because I've been watching his videos a fair bit, and he is still fairly new, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to AquaAz. He is here. So this is AquaAz. I'll put a link down here. So he has like some superb editing, especially on his intro and outro. And I just think he deserves more than 57 subscribers. So if you are looking to watch another Australian, keep in mind AquaAz. I think he's really going to go places. He's got a decent amount of tanks, some big ones, and yeah, he's done some cool stuff. So let's see if we can't pump up Az a bit. And yeah, I think he's just underrated. So yeah, he doesn't even know that I was going to do that. I just sort of thought to do it, but yeah, I like what you're doing, so keep it up. What else do we have here? So yes, the other important thing is with the Pseudomugils, I wanted to actually go through all 16 of them. So it's going to be kind of a two-part stream. Apologies for those of you that are disappointed by that. Probably in the edited down one. No, I'll probably do two even in the edited down one. But yeah, I just want to go through each of them. I think they're pretty awesome. So thanks for everyone for dropping as a pineapple. Appreciate that. Think we could boost him up. Yeah, nice. Good work, crew. Appreciate that. Be awesome if we could. I think it might be optimistic to get him to 100. Be close. There's 29 here. We'll see. We'll see who watches on the replay. So yeah, it is kind of going to be a two-part stream, but I've got sort of the big hitters spread across both streams. So that's important. I think there'll be stuff for everyone. It's not going to be obscure fish that you can't go out and keep. So yeah, that's awesome, guys. Appreciate that. The other thing that's important, I guess, we'll just do a bit of shameless self promo. I am wearing the Life's Better with Fish shirt from I can't show you the logo on the back, from my store. No pressure, but I just wanted to sort of show this because I've actually been working hard behind the scenes on this. We've got over 65 designs in here now. So yeah, just had a few comments that there weren't really much representation of larger cichlids. So now we've got, the flowerhorn, Oscars, frontosa, and so forth. This Bosemani and the green Terra was designed by our friend Bodgy. So that's pretty cool too. Got Cardinal Tetras, got everything here. We got ones with sort of slogans and things, and then more sort of casual wear. So I'm trying to get as much variety in there as I can. And I was pretty happy with this one the other day as well. Aquascaper in training. So I thought it took me a long time to figure out the slogan for this one, but it's got a really nice image on the front and then just sort of a small logo on the back. So you can get different colors. I'd pretty much have two themes. It's like a light theme and a dark theme because of the two different logos. So that's enough shameless promotion, I guess. But the important thing is that worldwide shipping is available, and Queen Tiger merchandise. Is there a show called Tiger Queen? Is Carol Baskin getting a show? Is that what you're about to tell me? Because I only just caught the bonus episode of Tiger King the other day. And yeah, I'm into Tiger King. I reckon it's hilarious. Thanks, Aquamate, and hello. How you going? Oh, thanks, Lefty. No pressure, Lefty. No pressure. No, John, JB. Good to see you here. Actually, that's very topical too. I've got two dad jokes here. One from the book. Are they both from the book? Yes, they're both from the book. The first one I told you the other day, but I'll share with the group. It was, why are fish so smart? Because they always hang out in schools. So that's pretty good. And the other one, I was flicking through the book before because I didn't want a repeat of the disastrous jokes from last week. So I liked this one. Yesterday at 8 o'clock, it was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds. So hopefully you enjoy these dad jokes. It's pretty hard because, there's no reaction. So it's just usually me laughing at myself. But yes, Jesse, that's the book. I'm canning I'm canning the fact book though today, because it just didn't live up to it. So we're gonna have to delve a bit deeper. But I will go through and actually what's it called, like edit them, or I'll hand pick select dad jokes. Thanks for inquiring, Rhino. So there's a couple of ways. Next to the subscribe button, there should be a join button. Alternatively, in the description of all the videos, there is a hyperlink there that says become a Blake's Aquatics member. So if you are interested in becoming a member, that would be highly appreciated. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. All the funds raised there will go back into more projects and things. You have opportunities to influence the videos. I occasionally do polls and things like that. And yeah, just sort of post the other things that are going on. So no pressure, and you won't miss out on videos or anything. Nothing's going behind a paywall, but that's the story with membership. So that was good. That was good. We got a few other matters of business out of the way. Aquascaper in training. Thanks, Mary, and hello, Mary. How you going? Great supporter of the channel is Mary. So I always appreciate your comments. They're always very positive. So it boosts me up. Appreciate that. Awesome aquarium thoughts 70. So we gave him a nice little G up. Now it's up to you as to keep the content coming. Oh, that'd be awesome, JB. I'm happy to let me know the good ones out of the book. You never know when you might need an emergency joke book in the car. Appreciate. I think that's a great idea. Awesome. All right. Cool. Water changes, Josh the norm. Nice. I need to do water changes. I don't know if the background noise is going to be worse than normal, but it's a fair bit of splashing just because things have evaporated down past the spray bars in a lot of these aquariums. So it's a pretty bad sign. I'm getting behind with things. All right. So is that all the business that we had to get through? I believe so. So then that leaves just the topic. Okay. This may or may not work, but I've tried another thing. So usually I'd have to load up a billion images into OBS, but I'm trying it with the slideshow tonight. So bear with me if we have a bit of a disaster on that front. And also another thing I've included just to help people, especially because, not everyone is Australian or whatever, or even in amongst Australia, we have different accents and things. So I've put the Latin names underneath the photos. So hopefully that makes it easier for Googling purposes later. So we're trying to do things here, always trying to make things better. So I think we should pretty much get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it. Get into it. Hello, Fishy Fun 57, the lazy fish keeper. That was not me calling you the lazy keeper. Oh, geez. Hello, Fishy Fun 57 and the lazy fish keeper. Nearly got me into trouble there, lazy. Good morning, South Carolina. How you going? I just forgot how to speak English just then. Anyway, thanks, Rhinos Aquatics, for signing up. I see you found that big button. I appreciate it. Hopefully you find a lot of value in there, and yeah, we can have a bit of a close-knit community. And as Zen Ginger points out, you get some cool little emojis to play around with there. I do actually have to add 2 more emojis. So do you want more fishbowl type things, or do you want other things? Maybe I'll put a poll in the members doohickey. We'll put, what do you want your other emojis to be? Because it doesn't phase me. I just kept them the same as the membership icons, but we can change it up, no problem. Awesome. Worms, you aren't one with the worms. I don't know about that, Lefty. I don't know. Snorgy. What's a snorgy? Not sure what that is. Definitely want to help. Oh, that's awesome, Rhino. So yeah, appreciate that. All right. Let me just muck around with all the windows here, and we shall get straight into the top. Oh, we just hit another milestone just then, by the way. So we're on 1550 now, which is awesome. So thanks for those last 2 people that jumped on board the the sub. I appreciate that. And we're flying here. Oh, one more thing, actually, one more matter of business. Last week I organized a giveaway with Korean Pet Central and for the domestic side, and then I was going to do the international side. But we just hit 1,500 too fast, so be on the lookout. I'll make it a bit bigger, and we will launch it at 1,750. So it'll be like a race to 2K sort of giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. I am calling it early. I usually don't like to call things this early, but just be on the lookout. It won't be anything too crazy. Probably just be like a Facebook-y sort of thing, but they'll either be a Facebook and Instagram or a community post or something like that. But yeah, it kind of caught me too quickly. You guys are too strong. I didn't have a chance to put together my little flyer or anything, so so yeah, we have to sit that one on the back seat for a little bit. Awesome, Zen. Yeah, so that was the other thing. We got lots of business here. I keep forgetting. I did promise a sneaky giveaway, and last time when I took the I've got all this Hikari fish food that I'm trying to get rid of. Not because I hate it or anything. I actually use it, but I've just got way more than I'll ever need. So we might do this week. We'll do a random number picker game, which we'll figure out a bit later after the topic. And yeah, and then you can win. I'll probably do 2 packets of this 8.8 ounce or 250 gram Hikari fish food. We'll jump into specifics about it later, but yeah, stay tuned for the end of the topic and we'll give away 2 of these bags. But Australian only, sorry. Last time I did exchange for Amazon gift cards, and that's what Zen reminded me because she won. And yeah, I got caught with I didn't really get to send out any fish food, and then I just send out Amazon gift cards, which, it's good. I like doing giveaways, but it didn't solve my problem of having all this fish food around. So 2 bags, domestic, Australia. I don't think so, Benny. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to say for now no, and I'll have a look at it through the week, and maybe the next time we can do New Zealand. So we'll just sit on that for a minute, and then we better get into the topic so that we can get to that. Early picking, but yeah, we'll just sit on that for a minute, and yeah, we'll say like, time's open now, time's closed now, and it's a fun game. It's really easy if you haven't ever played it before, but should be good. All right, cool. I don't think I've missed anything else. Let's do it. So yeah, if you don't know as well, I do these as a podcast as well. So I'll probably just start to do a bit of an intro for the podcast people, because I've noticed when I've cut it down later, it's kind of awkward. It just sort of jumps into the topics. So let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of a Blake's Aquatics live stream. This topic this evening is all about Pseudomugils. So Pseudomugils are a genus of fish endemic to Australia and New Guinea, where they are found in freshwater rivers, streams, and bodies of brackish water. Members of the genus tend to have slender bodies and 2 dorsal fins, and they're usually sexually dimorphic. The name of the genus is a combination of pseudo, meaning false, and mugil, meaning mullet, referring to their resemblance of the body shape of the genus that is similar to that of the unrelated mullet. Currently, there are 16 recognized species of Pseudomugils. So what we're going to do is run through all of them across a 2-week span. Also, credit goes out to rainbowfish.angforqueensland.org.au for a lot of the research notes, particularly those from the actual scientists that collected the fish. So we'll get straight into the first 8 that we have here, and that's the first one there. Bring the chat up and let's talk about it. Nice. Yeah, I don't know about international shipping. Yeah. All right, cool. So this one here on the screen first. So the first one on the list is the Pseudomugil coniae, or the Popondetta Blue Eye. The Popondetta Blue Eye or the Popondetta rainbow fish is a species of fish in the subfamily Pseudomugilinae. It's endemic to Papua New Guinea, where it occurs at 3 localities around Popondetta in the east of the country. The species inhabits clear, fast-flowing streams, although it has been reported to have come from brackish water. The species was described in 1981 as the Popondetta conii by Jared Allen from a locality of Auger Creek, 5 kilometers south of Popondetta, where Allen collected 200 types along with Brian Parkinson. Allen gave it the name Connie to honor his wife Connie, who normally prepared Allen's manuscripts for publication. The species is sought after in the aquarium trade and is available in Europe and Australia. Males are easily distinguished from females by their brighter colors, longer and more elongated dorsal fins. The body color is more yellow-green in males and females, and the dorsal and anal fins of males have a broad white or yellow outer margin and black band across the middle. The outer region of the first dorsal fin is yellow, and females are similarly colored but just not as intense and have smaller fins which lack the detail of the males. They have compressed elongated bodies and grow to a length of 5 to 6 centimeters, just over 2 inches. Heiko Blaher collected live specimens in 1982, which were bred and distributed in Europe and form much of the available stock currently in Europe. All right, Pseudomugil conii are magnificent blue eye and much sought after by hobbyists. It's important to provide regular partial water changes, as the species doesn't like old acidic water. The key to maintaining Pseudomugil conii in captivity is excellent water conditions that can be provided with regular water changes. They will display best coloration when maintained in a densely planted, partly shaded aquarium. However, it is not a requirement for successful captivity raising. Allen reportedly bred and raised them in captivity with the following water conditions: temperature between 19 and 31 degrees Celsius, pH between 7.6 to 8.2, and hardness of 90 to 150 milligrams per liter. And noted that most domestic water supplies that are suitable for human consumption will be adequate for the continual maintenance of the species. In terms of breeding, the eggs adhere to plants and hatching occurs at 15 days at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. And in terms of diet, wild-caught specimens indicate a diet of minute crustaceans, insect larvae, and small algal matter. So that's the first one on the list. Apologies also because I don't have all the Fahrenheit conversions and things like that. But it's just because I got the information from the Angler Queensland website. So I just ran out of time. I was playing around with the Austin Powers thing too long, and I didn't get to convert it across. Cool. So that's the Pseudomugil conii. Thanks, TCA, and hello. Hey, Kua. There is more than Pacific Blue Eyes, yes. Yes, there's lots more. There's 16. I like the pop of yellow on the dorsal fin. Yeah, it's cool. I actually, I think it looks kind of like Gertrude's, but without the spots, which is cool. Or sort of like a pygmy rainbow a little bit. Nice looking fish. Cool. Yeah. Nice. All right, we'll keep moving. Pseudomugil's eggs take so long to hatch. Yeah, I've got some Gertrude eggs sitting there waiting, and wait. So we'll see. Luckily, they don't seem too prone to fungus, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some Gertrudes happening. Next, let's see if this slideshow is going to work. Oh, it did. You have these, I think, Jesse. So the next one on the list are the Pseudomugil cyanodorsalis, or the neon blue eye. The neon blue eye, or the blue-black blue eye, is a small fish with the total length of 3.5 centimeters, 1.4 inches. It is a sexually dimorphic species because the males are colorful, being a metallic blue on the back, dotted with small black spots, a narrow black stripe along the center of the flanks, separates the blue and black from the translucent to yellowish white lower half of their body. There is a small yellow patch to the rear of the first dorsal fin and dusky leading edges to the fins. The females are plainer, being semi-transparent, silvery grey with translucent fins and a white belly. Neon blue eye. This neon blue eye is found in northern Australia, where it has a disjunct distribution from Crab Creek east of Broome and around Wyndham in Western Australia, in the Northern Territory between Darwin and the Coburg Peninsula, and Melville Island, and in the basin of the Norman River in Queensland's Gulf of Carpentaria coast. Yep. The neon blue eye is euryhaline, which means it can tolerate a wide range of ecological conditions. Although it shows a preference for muddy creeks lined with mangroves, it can also occur in pure freshwater habitats, especially during monsoon season. In the wild, the neon blue eye is a seasonal breeder, with spawning usually taking place October to December. They appear to prefer to breed in groups of multiple males and females, with the males using their dorsal and anal fins to display while actively pursuing females. During display, the color of both sexes becomes more intense. Females who are not receptive to breeding avoid the males by swimming near to the surface or hiding among vegetation. Females, the eggs are scattered amongst aquatic plants and stick to them by an adhesive outer coat, and eggs will hatch in around 12 to 15 days. This species is mainly carnivorous and feed on terrestrial and aquatic insects, insect larvae, and small aquatic crustaceans. They were first discovered in 1981 near Darwin, before found in Crab Creek a year later. In 1983, the species was formally described by Gerald R. Allen with Crab Creek given as the type locality. They were first made available in the hobby in 1982, but a sustainable breeding population did not become established until 1986, when more wild-caught specimens were brought in. And Robert Allen notes that he did not have problems keeping and breeding them under the following water conditions: temperature 21 to 27 degrees Celsius, pH 7.1 to 8.5, and TDS 230 to 290 parts per million. So most spawning activity was recorded at a temperature range 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. Many hobbyists report that they will live longer, breed more freely, and produce more offspring in brackish water. So 25 to 50% seawater is recommended. You can just use commercially available salt mixes. That's the Cyanodorsalis. And yeah, Lefty, I did say, I think you were here when I was talking about your Illuminatus. Pretty awesome fish. I have just a couple. I wish I had more. I'll have to get more before it's summer tub season. Medaka's in the same family. No. Medaka. Not ricefish. That's all I'm thinking of. Medaka. Yeah, I'm getting hung up on ricefish there. 9 to 14 days to hatch. Yeah, I guess it depends on the temperature. All right. Pascal, are they on this one? I think they're on next week's. I don't have them. Yeah, they're in next week. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Kill. So yes, if you did miss that, I did say that we want to get through all 16 because they're all awesome, and I just didn't have time to do it all today. So we're going to do 8 each week. It's going to be a 2-week blockbuster on Pseudomugils. Are the green bristlenoses in Australia? Not that I've seen. I do look around for a lot of stuff like that. Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Next one on the list is a more common one. Pseudomugil furcatus. The Forktail Blue Eye, which is endemic to Papua New Guinea, southeast of Popondetta, and they're found in rainforest streams. Pseudomugil furcatus is a small species growing to a length of 5 or 6 centimeters, just over 2 inches. They have two dorsal fins separated by a small gap. The first is much smaller than the second. Body color is yellow-green in both males and females. The dorsal and anal fins of the males are transparent with narrow yellow margins. The pelvic and pectoral fins are often tinged with red. Caudal fin lobes are yellowish with black dorsal and ventral margins. Females' caudal fin lobes are yellowish while the pectoral and pelvic fins are transparent. The outer part of the second dorsal fin is yellowish. The body scales have a slight dark edge. And they differ from most other pseudomugils in having the caudal fin longer and more deeply forked. Males are easily distinguished from females by brighter colors and longer, more elongated fins. In a review of the family Melanotanidae in 1980, they were separated from the Pseudomugil genus and placed in a new genus, the Popondetta, and the name was changed to Popondetta furcata. It was later discovered that the genus name Popondetta was previously used, and in 1987 they underwent another name change and were called the Popondictes furcatus. 2 years passed, and following a review of the Pseudomugil genus, the blue eye group, including Popondictes furcatus, were placed in their own family, Pseudomugilidae, and they were returned to their original name, Pseudomugil furcatus. So quite a whirlwind for the furcata rainbow. In 1981, live specimens were collected by Gerard Allen and Barry Crockford and were returned to Australia, where they later bred and established in the aquarium hobby. They're generally found in small, clear, swift-flowing freshwater streams with abundant aquatic vegetation, and water conditions have been reported from 24 to 28 Celsius and 7 to 8 pH with 90 to 180 parts per million of hardness. Thanks, Lefty. Appreciate it. So that's the Pseudomugil furcatus. Pretty awesome looking rainbow. Yeah, had a bit of Gumtree action this week. Actually, that's another thing. I've got a part 2 basically ready to go. I just need to put it together. Hope you oh, actually, yeah, Max, you sent me a pretty funny one the other day. That does segue nicely. Actually, I will take requests if anyone does want to send me screenshots from interesting Gumtree experiences, Craigslist experiences, OfferUp experiences, and so on. Happy to incorporate them into a future video. And I will credit you, of course. Awesome. Just sold my pair of Beta Rubra. Yeah, fair call. I'm getting a little bit like that with my Beta Rubra too. I don't know, they just don't really seem to do all that much. Yeah, pretty much, Jesse. Yeah. What do P furcatus retail for in Victoria? When I did my fish store tour, we saw some for about $7.50 each, I think, or $12. I think something around that. Actually, Max S will probably know better than me. Max works in a fish store. Pretty good fish store, actually. Cool. Let's keep going along. Oh, it worked again. Okay, next one on the list is the Pseudomugil gertrudae, aka the spotted blue eye. Spotted blue eye is readily adapted to captivity and can be kept in small freshwater aquariums. Common names include the spotted blue eye, delicate blue eye, Gertrude's blue eye, and the northern blue eye. The spotted blue eye has an elongated body, generally up to 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch, and rarely in the 3 centimeter or 1.2 inch length. Overall color is transparent, pale, silvery white, sometimes with tints of tan or yellow. The rear half of the body is marked with 3 horizontal black lines breaking up into spots. The fins are yellow with black markings. Body size, color, and shape vary across the range. Fish from Aru Islands are larger, and those from Darwin have orange pectoral fins, and those from Arnhem Land have an orange body. The spotted blue eye is found on that topic. The spotted blue eye is found in rivers in southern New Guinea, such as the Aru Islands, in the Northern Territory and Cape York Peninsula. Their habitat includes small, slow-moving streams, pools, and swamps, and they have been found in water with a temperature of 12 to 34 degrees Celsius and a pH all the way from 3.68 to 9.4, which is a huge variance. Hardness, anything between 0 and 320 ppm. And in terms of diet, they have been found to eat mostly algae and small invertebrates. They're also readily bred in captivity, which is nice. So, yeah, super hardy fish, I guess, coming from such a wide variance of conditions. Usually that is a good indicator that they'll be well adapted into captivity. $15. Yeah, okay. Maybe I was just convincing myself that was $7. No worries, aquarium cop. Drive safely, mate. This is my favorite one of the group. The Gertrude. Yeah, so Jesse, then if you've got orange body ones, they're probably from Queensland. Yeah, so probably from Arnhem Land in the Goanna Lagoon. There you go. That's a deal, Max. I've got 15 spotted blue eyes. Beautiful little colony. They didn't look all that much when they came, like when they turned up, but yeah, they look awesome now. And to be honest, I probably just don't pay them enough eyeball time. I really should put them up more closer to eye level, which is, I guess, an interesting side topic when we talk about pseudomugils being quite a small fish. I find that, yeah, having a lot of aquariums, I just think with those smaller fish, get them close to eyeball level so that you can really spend the time and do them justice. Because, yeah, I don't know, that maybe that's just me, but I need to rearrange things so that the things that I want to monitor closely are up at that level. What's my favorite fish? It is a tough one. Whatever I'm trying to breed at the time, really. I don't know if I have a favorite. It's like choosing a favorite child. It would be something that has color, compatibility with plants, easily breedable, something like that. That's why I tend to, steer towards epistogrammas and things like that, have a bit of personality. But I do also like blue eyes and things. CPDs are getting up there now. I've got bunch now, hundreds. Could be CPDs. I reckon I've got about 40 emerald raspberry fry at the moment too. They're pretty cool. What I'm thinking is just get two like massive 75 gallons or 4-footers and just load them up with like 1,000 CPDs in one and 1,000 emerald raspberries in the other. Could be. I do like the emerald raspberries more than the CPDs though. Yeah. I have them for 6 weeks. They spawn once. I feed them fruit flies, baby brine shrimp, bubblins, mosquito larvae, daphne, and adult brine shrimp. But I'm trying to get them on dry foods. Yeah, nice. Might eat anything really. Yeah, flakes. Yeah, try the bug bite flakes or extreme community crave flakes. Nice, Jesse. We do continue to have basically identical taste in fish, which is good to see. Good to see somebody else's taste, so refined. Black Knight rams could be there. I absolutely love them, but I've just had such bad luck with rams that I'm nervous to sink that much dollary dues into Black Knights. Yeah, Shep, my goal is to just, I was talking to Aquamate last night about this. My goal is to just overbreed them, load up the whole country with CPDs and emerald raspberries, and then you'll be able to get them for like the price of a neon tetra, because everybody needs CPDs or emerald raspberries in their life. Steve, how's it going? Melanitania and McCullochi were broken into 3. Yeah, one of them was the Melanitania Angfa, wasn't it? They were talking about that at the annual Angfa convention. I couldn't remember exactly which three, but that was an interesting little side discussion. Are you a million hellos? Sorry, you can only pick a chat. Okay. All right, we'll keep moving. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. I think this is the next one. Yeah, the next one has a cool name. I've never heard of this before because they stay very hidden. The Pseudomugil Inconspicuous. How cool is that? So, the Inconspicuous Blue Eye. The Inconspicuous Blue Eye is a species of fish in the subfamily Pseudomugilidae. It is found in Papua New Guinea and Australia's top end. The Pseudomugil Inconspicuous is a small, slender body species, usually not exceeding 35 millimeter in length, which is just over an inch. They have two dorsal fins very close together. The first much smaller than the second. Body color is a translucent bluish with some scattered melanophores and clear to slightly yellowish fins. A uniformly thin, uninterrupted longitudinal line of black pigment extends from just above the origin of the first pectoral fin ray to the base of the caudal fin. This line is enhanced with metallic blue reflective scales above and below. Pseudomugil Inconspicuous shows only slight sexual dimorphism, involving the dorsal and anal fins only. Mature males have a slightly larger first dorsal fin than the females, and the second dorsal fin often has a short filamentous extension as well. The Pseudomugil Inconspicuous are probably widely distributed in estuarine, I always struggle with that word, estuarine, and coastal freshwater habitats across northern Australia and southern New Guinea, but have escaped notice due to their small size and largely inaccessible habitats. Pseudomugil Inconspicuous are euryhaline and tolerant of a wide range of ecological conditions, and although more commonly found in small brackish estuarine creeks, they also inhabit pure freshwater habitats, especially during wet season. During wet season, fresh water flowing into these habitats dilutes the water to fresh. Water thus varies from saline to brackish to fresh. However, habitat preference appears to be mangrove-lined muddy brackish creeks, where they are commonly found in large numbers. They have been found in hypersaline waters with 28 to 40 parts per ppt, whatever ppt is, and temperatures of 22 to 39 degrees Celsius. They've been observed sheltering amongst submerged roots, leaves, and branches, often in muddy water. They are frequently seen swimming in midwater rather than near the surface. They are sympatric with the cyanodorsalis over part of their range. I'm going to sneeze. Pseudomugil Inconspicuous are currently rare in the hobby. As far as it's known, there are no published reports of having them bred in captivity. So far, they have proved rather delicate when being collected and difficult to maintain in captivity. Captured specimens carry high parasite loads and seem to be waste away slowly. In the natural environment, spawning usually commences during the early wet season, between October and January. They are planktivorous and adapt well to freshwater environments. Cool Pseudomugil. And I like the name, Inconspicuous. No wonder they're so hard to find with a name like that. Hey, Nevaeh, how you going? Hope you're doing well. Where was the dab? Well, not cool enough. I need to watch more Logan Paul videos. Parts per 1,000. Makes sense. That's high, isn't it? 28 to 40 parts per 1,000. Yeah, interesting. Part per trillion could be. Should we look it up? Can somebody Google that? Who's a mod? Lefty, you've got a wrench. Can you please Google if PPT is parts per trillion or 1,000? What was going on? Aquatics was talking to me about something. What was set and forget? But it honestly didn't do anything. It was set and forget too. At a point, they did it all on their own. Who did what all on its own? Where's your other one? I think I missed a comment as. And there's other A's there that it's going to take me forever to read through. Aquamate has a cool friend, Aquascaper. To be continued. Yeah, Boaz. Boaz is a bit of a ledge. Ran into him on the store tour. And yeah, we had a good chat. I like the metallic bluish color. Yeah, it's cool. Thanks, Chevy. Pumping up the visit. John Aquarium. Hey, how you going? You're a new name. Welcome. If anyone else there is new, be sure to drop a comment. We appreciate all members of the community here, lurker and non-lurker. Stands for both. No. So, take your guess. All right, we'll roll with that, Lyndon. PPT parts per thousand in salinity. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate that fact checking. Probably should have done that beforehand, but that's how these things go. Howdy. All right. Moving on. How many? Oh, the next one is awesome too. I love the next one. I want them. 1, 2, 3. 3 more to go for tonight, and then we'll do a bit of a giveaway. So, next one on the list is cool. Pseudomugil Ivan's Sophie. I want to always put an extra T, like I want to call it the Pseudomugil Ivan Softy, but Pseudomugil Ivan Sophie is a cool Pseudomugil. Kind of reminds me of like a Epistogram McMaster, I reckon. Hey, GRB, good to have you. How you going? Oh, yeah, cool, Steve. Appreciate that, Will Sony. Nice. All right, yeah, so the Pseudomugil Ivan Sophie is endemic to Western Papua in Indonesia. It was described in 1999 by Jared R. Allen and Samuel Renyan from types collected in the southern Irian Jaya at 2 locations, one a tributary of the Kopi River, approximately 1 kilometer of the Tembagapura Road, and from the... I'm not going to read all this. They are named in honor of the ichthyologist Walter Ivansoff of Macquarie University in Sydney. The head and body of a male Pseudomugil Ivansophi is semi-transparent, often with a bluish or reddish hue. Iris of the eye intensely blue. The abdomen and swim bladder region are silvery. The upper half of the dorsal fin and anterior half of the second dorsal fin and edge of the anal fin are bright red. The dorsal and ventral contour posterior to second dorsal and anal fins edged with similar red. Upper and lower third of the caudal fin is also red, and the pelvic fins are pinkish. The edges of some scales on abdomen with narrow black margins. Females overall semi-transparent, lacking bright red shades of the male. This is a small species, slender and laterally compressed, growing to a length of around 3 to 4 centimeters, just closing in on 2 inches. Named in honor, blah, blah, we covered that. The habitat consists of small, shallow, slow-flowing streams in dense rainforest. The water generally clear, but some were tannin-stained with sparse aquatic vegetation. Bottom conditions included sand, gravel, cobble, and rocks. Water temperature and pH ranges from 24 to 28 Celsius and 6.7 to 7.8 pH. And other fish collected from these habitats include the Pseudomugil pellucidus, Pseudomugil novae guinea, the Melanitania goldii, and Melanitania rubrostriata, and Melanitania ogilvii. In 2004, Ian Wilson and Charles Nishihara collected live specimens of the species from the Iwaka River, which is a tributary of the Kamora River. And additional live specimens have been collected from other rivers in the vicinity of Tamika. Live specimens have also been collected by Heiko Blaher, and 2 main varieties are currently available in the hobby. So yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen these. I've seen them on a list once. The old Ivan Sophie. Should have got them. Cool. Black soldier fly larvae. Cool. Stunner. Yeah, it's a ripper. I guess keep in mind that these photos often, often some liberties are taken in the editing studio. Not by me, but I do try to choose the best looking ones. So not sure if they all look like that, but if they did, I want them. I also want Sophia. Good jokes, JV. See, you've been digging into that book again. Thanks, Lefty. You're doing great, mate. You're doing great. No worries. All right, well, let's keep on heading down the wormhole here. These are the Lefty special. Picked up 6 of these today. Pseudomugil luminatus, the red neon blue eye. The red neon blue eye has only been recorded from swamps in the vicinity of Tamika in West Papua. Pseudomugil luminatus males have a body color that is generally yellowish tan, yellow orange, or reddish, with scales thinly outlined with brown, sometimes silvery white on the belly and breast. They have a neon blue stripe on the uppermost part of the body, extending from the rear part of the head to the base of the uppermost caudal fin rails. Median fins are generally yellowish tan, pale orange, variably marked with widely scattered small black spots. Anal and caudal fins generally have fewer spots, and those of the anal fin are mainly confined to the basal half or posterior most section. Can you tell that scientists wrote this stuff? The first dorsal fin has a narrow white anterior margin, white color extending onto elongate fin filament. The caudal fin has prominent white tips on the dorsal and ventral lobes. Pelvic fins translucent yellowish with elongate orange filament anteriorly. Wow. The eye pupil is black and the iris bright blue. The female's body color is generally similar to that of the male, although smaller individuals are more yellowish and semi-transparent. Fins mainly translucent to slightly yellowish, usually without spots. The habitat consists of swamps with clear, although dark-stained, slow-moving, flowing water. The type locality, which lies about 20 to 25 kilometers upstream of the Aqua River estuary, was severely altered by sediment tailings from the gold and copper mine in the late 1990s, and this species and other swamp-associated fauna are presumed to no longer be present. Most of the paratites were taken from 2 sites in the Iweka River system, approximately 30 kilometers northwest of the type locality at elevations of 45 to 60 meters above sea level. Selected water quality values at the time of collection were a temperature of 26 to 28 Celsius, pH 4.8 to 7.2, and these are very popular and widely available Pseudomugil in the hobby. That was a lot of scienciness. Yeah, I reckon they're one of my favorites as well. Yeah. Is there any other type of water in this part of the globe? It wouldn't be H2O without crocs in it. I'll never ask you for a glass of water then, Total Tropicals. It'll be a big glass. It's got a croc in it. Stupid Amazon said it could take up to July 2nd for food to get here. Wow, Amazon. I'm sure they're struggling at the moment. What did 50 Cent do when he was hungry? 58. That's like the old, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Hurdy. Crap, I missed half of those parameters. Temperature. Here, I'll tell you what, Lefty. You've been doing such a great work with the links. I'll even give you the Fahrenheit. 26 to 28 Celsius, which is 78 to 82 Fahrenheit. pH 4, just below 7, really. 4.8 to 7.2. I don't monitor really any of mine. I just keep them at 20, mid-20s. That's pretty much it. Oh, I lost all my stuff. Okay. I think we're at the last one for this evening, and it's kind of a downer. I'll tell you why. Because it's so mysterious, this next one, that I couldn't even find a photo of it. Thanks for the $1.49 aquarium cop. Appreciate that. Very good salt shaker emoji. Is that PP 1,000 or trillion? Nah, good on you. Appreciate that. John Aquarium coming at me from Germany. Good to have a Germanic in the house. Don't think we have any other German watchers, so you might be the first, John Aquarium. Congratulations. So when do I get a wrench? You want a wrench? What do you want to do with a wrench, Shep? You're going to try and beat Lefty. There you go. Lucky my son from the carpal tunnel. Will you do a video live stream on gudgeons? Sure, Rhino, I can do that. I've had a few requests lately for videos, and I've honored a few of those. So yeah, happy to do that. Gudgeons, I'll write that down later. Or if we're a long way down the track and I haven't done it yet, just give me a poke, and I've probably forgotten. Nice, Lefty. Alrighty. Last one on the list. Mysterious. It doesn't look like that. That is a sketch. I can't believe the internet doesn't have a single photo of these, but the number 8 for this evening's topic is Pseudomugil majusculus. Majusculus. Anyway, the Cape Blue Eye. Let's try it one more time. Pseudomugil majusculus, the Cape Blue Eye. The Cape Blue Eye is endemic to Papua New Guinea. They have a moderately compressed and elongated body that usually doesn't exceed 5 centimeters or 2 inches. The body color is mainly pale yellow with fine dark scale outlines. There is a horizontal row of about 10 vertically elongated white spots along the middle of the side. The lower edge of the breast is yellow, and there are white margins on the anal and second dorsal fins. Mature males have a slightly larger first dorsal fin than the females, sometimes with a short filamentous extension. Pseudomugil majusculus is similar in appearance to the Pseudomugil signifer. Pseudomugil majusculus were initially collected in 1979 by Bruce Collette, an American ichthyologist from brackish water on the northern coast of New Guinea near Cape Ward Hunt, approximately 190 kilometers northeast of Port Moresby. They've also been collected from a freshwater stream in the Louisiade archipelago. Tagula Island is 280 kilometers southwest of Papua New Guinea. It is the largest island of the archipelago with an area of 800 square kilometers. They are probably euryhaline and inhabit a wide range of natural habitats, including mangrove swamps, marine estuaries, and freshwater streams. Live specimens were collected in 1993, but it is currently rare or non-existent in the aquarium hobby. It was named Majusculus, Latin, meaning somewhat larger or greater, implying that this species grows to a larger size than other species of Pseudomugils. So there we go. That's the 8 for this week. We've got 8 more next week. Hopefully you enjoyed this cool Pseudomugil highlight reel. And yeah, that'll wrap up this topic. So everybody here, I'm not actually hanging up the stream. I'm just putting this in for me to edit later. So thanks for listening to this topic. Hopefully you're looking forward to the next edition, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, that's for the podcast. Equilibrium. So, great question. You, my friend, requested an oddball ranking game. For those of you that aren't aware, on the Monday morning Australian time, or Sunday evening, 6 p.m. American Eastern Standard Time. We play a ranking game. This was the most recent community fish ranking game. We had a lot of S's because it was compromised. People super chatted and made sure that their favorite fish got into the S tier, but I mean, really not unhappy about it. But so far, we've played 2 ranking games. These are the results of those. And this coming Monday, we will be doing an oddball ranking game. So if you could please submit any oddballs you would like on the list, let me know, and I'll be sure to put them on there. And that is that. Let's go. That's that for this week, so we can close down that. We'll just hang out for a minute and we'll do a giveaway. Save that. Bring up the chat. Yes, oddball ranking game. Yep. Hey, Bob Kayla, how you going? Must be late for you. Have a good sleep. Good to have you here. Cool. All right. A giant signifier? Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not going to run away just yet. Yeah, there was a few super chats going around. Even we had one to get Chinese algae eaters and an S tier or something like that, but I overruled it. So yeah, how's the best way? If you can email my email, if you can Facebook message me some oddballs, that would be handy, because I'll lose them in the chat here if everyone just starts putting down oddballs. Or I could be nice and write them down. I'll write them down, fine. Notepad. Parapo knife. Sounds cool. All right, whilst we do that, do we have many Australians here? Looks like we've got a strong American contingent. We've got GRB, Shep, Total Tropicals. Yeah, we've got a few Australians. Might be an easy win. Yeah, we'll make a community post closer to it, maybe on Saturday, tomorrow. JB's Aussie too. Yep. Sorry, I can never really tell if people are still here or not. All right. Driftwood Cat. All right, it's going down there on the list. All right, so while we do that, we'll play the oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. No, I don't. We'll play the random number guessing game. We'll give away this one first. This is turn off my Yeah, this is the first one. Give away this Hikari Cichlid XL mini size floating type. Good for like Africans and stuff, but also good for community fish. Doesn't have to be African cichlids, even though they're on the bag. So if you want to win that, and if you're in Australia, that's pretty easy. But anyone can guess a number, and then if you want to be involved in the game, you can guess a number and then just, I guess, give it to somebody who's Australian here, or your favorite Australian YouTuber or whatever, and just get them to message me. First, you'll have to let me know who it is so that randoms don't just message and steal your prize. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. But the way this guessing game works is I'll just say a number between 1 and X, and it's the closest without going over. How many do we have in at the moment? 30 odd. So let me write down the number. Let's go with that number. And I'll just say start guessing now. You get one guess, closest without going over, and everyone can play, but if you're not in Australia, you'll just have to donate your prize to someone, I guess. Yeah, 1 to 30, did I say? Guess now. And if there's a double up, we'll address that too. Let me read the chat. Shelby, how you going? And Shane, good to have you here. Nice, JB. You'd miss out on me saying your name all the time if you left. Nice cop. All right, we'll give it another 30 seconds or so. So get your guesses in, and we'll give away this bag of 250 gram Cichlid XL. If you're not aware of grams and things, it is the larger bag, which is good. All right, seems like everyone's guessed now. The winner is... Yep, everyone's guessed, I guess. The winner is JB. I wrote down numero 12, and you got closest, 11. So congratulations. So that's good. So yeah, just message me on the Facebook and with your address, and we'll sort it out. I'll send it out to you this week. Not this week, next week. Feels like Friday. Congratulations. Do you have fish that will eat this? Meaning pellet's pretty small. If not, what fish do you keep, JB? This is a good quick survey for the audience. What do you keep? Let me know. Thanks, Lefty. Good job. And we'll do one more because what's one giveaway? You know, you got to do more than one. Always get on the hype train. I could be peer pressured into it. Way too many. Geo's Rams Bristle Nostrils. Geo's Rams Bristle Nostrils. So you actually probably want something that's more of a sinker, don't you? Missed most of the live stream. That's okay, Chris. Luckily, I do edit these down into consumable bite-sized pieces as part of the Blake's Live Bite segment. What I'll do, if you don't mind, I'll just consult my pile of Hikari foods here. We'll find another thing, and then we shall... Geo's, Rams, and Bristlenose. I'll see if I've got something more suitable, JB. One memento. Please talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. How about them sports balls? Oh, yeah, there is a sport game starting. So, JB, Geo's, Rams, and Bristlenose. Perhaps. Ooh, this is a bit of an upgrade too. I'll leave it up to you to decide. You could have this sinking Cichlid XL, since you do have mainly bottom dwellers. Still in the mini size, but larger packet, 12 ounce. 342 grams. That's actually massive. But yes, you can choose this if you like. Let me know. Learning a song on the banjos while they watch. And the other giveaway will be if he says no, he doesn't want this, then we'll give away that. If he says he does, we'll give away this. Is that annoying? Probably. Thanks, Rhino. Does anyone want to see... Was anyone here not at the start for my intro? Because I spent a lot of time on it, so I'm happy to give it a run again if you want to see what I put together. You would like this? All right. So you get the sinking one, and then we'll give it. Remember that, and we'll give it another go with the floating cichlid XL. All right, Chris, you want to see what my intro was? What I'll do, open the guessing game again. This time, let's go crazy. Let's go between 50 and 100. Go between 50 and 100. Closest without going over. You get one guess, and it has to be to someone in Australia again, and they're going to win this. Mini pellet floating type cichlid XL can be given to a wide range of fish, even though there's cichlids on the bag. So start your guesses now, and I'll roll my intro again. I don't really want to tell you all how much I laughed at myself putting that together. Yeah, baby. Oh, behave. All right. Have we got enough guesses in now? Looks like we've got a fair few in. We'll give it another 15, 20 seconds. You get a fish. I could. Now that I've figured out keyframes to get my head to follow the thing, which is surprisingly not too hard to do. The options are endless now. I can do anything. But Austin Powers was a great suggestion. Who was it that suggested that? It was in Shep's stream. That was one of the suggestions. I got a heap that I wrote down. All right, so let's close it up. Close up there. Unless Marin, have another guess between 50 and 100. Probably took me an hour, maybe. Worth it though. Worth it. Aquarium Cop. You did suggest it. You suggested heaps of things. Yeah, I thought it was you. Yeah. Thanks for that. Hope you liked it. Hope I did it justice. 64. Okay, cool. So it looks like everybody's guesses are in. The correct number was 87. Who was closest to 87? Let's have a look. Rhino was close, but over 78 is the closest so far that I can see. 81. Oh, that's pretty close. Looks like Lyndon, did you win? 81? Anybody dispute that? I don't think so. I think you win. Yep, I think you did. So, congratulations, Lyndon and John. What's going on here? One off. Oh, one off. Did you go one over, did you? Lefty. Where's your guess? I can't even see it. Oh, I do see you got a question here. What qualifies as oddball? I don't know, just general vibe. I don't think there's a general rule. I do need like a clear S and a clear F. Like, what's the worst oddball ever and what's the best oddball ever? Yeah, 89's over though because it's closest without going over. So yeah, you win. Winner, chicken dinner. Congrats, Equilibrium. And yeah, same story. You know how to contact me, so I'll shoot you out some of this, or yeah, we can have a chat about alternative. You get some fish. I feel like even numbers are a bit of a dud though. How do we have enough? How many people do we have guessing there? 3, 6, 9. Had about 15 odd guesses. All right. How many? We still have. All right, we still got the same amount of people in here. Let's roll it again. This time between. Oh geez, I'm really struggling way more than I should. Just go between 0 and 40. 0 and 40. Guess again. whilst we're talking, I was thinking clear F could be like a giant gourami. It might upset some people, but lungfish F. Oh, that's going to upset a couple of people that we know. This is going to be the last one though. I think three is a good number for a giveaway. What's some good food for guppies? Pretty much anything. Yeah, they'll eat absolutely anything. Just get a mixture of things, you know. Floating sort of foods I find is good because that's where they tend to hang out. Now have a guess, Nath, if you haven't already. 0 to 40. Nice use of pi there, Lyndon. That's the same amount of decimal points as I know it up to as well. No worries. Total Tropicals, have a good one. All right, everyone got all their guesses in now. Doesn't look like too many people are close to the pin here. It was... You might have noticed I actually stumbled when I said this. It was number 3. And when I was talking, I was like, I feel like 3 is a good number for a giveaway. And then I was like, oh, whoops. But I think most people had already guessed by then. So I think Lefty wins with a 0, with a guess of 0. So Lefty, who do you wish to bestow your winnings onto? Giant gouramis rock? Debatable. Nah. You'll never catch one in my fish room, but I guess I can see why some people like them. I guess. Send it to Blackie. All right, can do. He'll be happy. He's got a couple of bags sent to him. All right. Cool, guys. I think that's pretty much it. We did a joke. We did a topic. If you're available, check out Monday morning if you're awake, or Sunday evening, King and Queen's usual spot. So at 6 p.m. American Eastern Time, or 8 a.m. Monday on Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you're not around, that's okay, but keep an eye out for a community post coming soon where you can put in your suggestions for oddballs, which we'll do a ranking of. And actually, next week we've got the second part of the Pseudomugil stream, but maybe the one after that we might do a ranking game in this nighttime slot, since we've got a strong contingent here. So I think it could be fun to try it out in this slot as well. And next week we'll talk about what we're going to rank, and we might do that. So hope you enjoyed the little giveaway. If you won, reach out to me, but most of you who did win I talked to anyway. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Other than that, I think I've got pretty much... Let me bring up my screens again. Thanks for the new member, Rhinos. Thanks for the super chat, Aquarium Cop. That's always appreciated, but obviously not required. But yeah, certainly goes a long way to supporting the channel, and everything gets reinvested into more fishy business. So that will just about do it for tonight. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time is there. And I shall catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.